Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Tower Simulator 3. My name is Matt and in today's video we're going to be playing Fort Lauderdale-Hollywood International Airport in Florida in the US. If you've not seen any of my previous episodes, feel free to check them out on the channel, and there'll be a link in the previous episode, in the description to the previous episode. If you do like the content, feel free to like and subscribe, as it helps me out and helps me grow the channel so I can bring you more content like this in the future. If you do have any questions, comments or feedback around this video or any of my other videos, then feel free to drop them in the comments, or you can reach out to me directly and I'll take a look when I can. If you do have any suggestions for anything you do want to see in the future, then feel free to let me know and I will consider that as well. So into today's video then, as I said, we're going back to KFLL, which is Fort Lauderdale, I think you pronounce it. It's been quite a while since I played this airport. I kind of forgot it was there, to be honest. But I noticed I've only played this once, so I thought we've got to go back to it. I think we've played every other airport at least twice, but this one only once. Well, from the airports that that I do have in my library. So we're gonna go back, have a look. We're gonna run basically both runways for arrivals and departures. We're running a custom schedule today, and we're gonna use the 2.8s instead of the 1.0s like we did last time. We're going to play an early morning hour of 7 AM and we'll preload 2 hours in to get us going. While it does load, we'll have a quick look at the schedule. So what we did last time was we used the Energy Design one, which I will quickly show you here. I think we might have played the 12 PM hour, not 100% sure, but you'll see these average around 40 to 50 aircraft movements in an hour. With my schedule, which we can open here, I've gone ahead and built this, which kind of bumps up most of the hours ever so slightly, but we've got like 3 peak hours really. We're going to play this 7 AM hour, so it gives us a little bit of geo traffic. I think there's about 10 rather than these busier ones. We're playing 80 aircraft movements across 2 runways, so it should be possible. We should be able to get 40 departures and 40 arrivals in across 2 runways, because we generally try and estimate 25 to 30 arrivals in 1 runway. But yeah, 20 on each runway running at 5 nautical miles should be possible, and then we can obviously fit our departures out in between. It's split 50-50, so again, that's why we're going to be doing 40-40. We'll get obviously the GA traffic out in between that as well. I've not really played any of the other hours. We can probably give them a go at some point in the future, but yeah, we'll kind of give this a go and see how we get on. It's taking a couple of minutes to load. I'll have to get the UBAT and ADIAS set up as always, with the new screens that we've got. I've not played this since yeah, kind of the game updates either. So because we're at so early in the morning, we do have quite dark. So let's get the DBRT and ADIAS open, and we will quickly just get these set up so you can see these. So DBRT goes there, and then the ADIAS can go to about here. We'll zoom that out so you can see everything, and we'll get kind of these changed and get TS3 Assistant open for me. We'll have a quick look into kind of taxiways then. So what we're going to be doing from this perspective, I do remember playing this now, actually it was quite a while ago. So I think what it is the cargo is kind of at November, from what I remember. There's all the GA stuff's around Echo, and last time we moved everything up here. For what we're going to do in terms of sending traffic out, is we're going to send all our departures out onto Bravo, and they're going to be using either well, they're going to be using Bravo 1-1 majority. We'll send some stuff to Bravo 1-2 if they're heavies, but we'll get the rest of it on Bravo 1-1 unless they're in this here. We'll send them up to Bravo 1-2, and then anything from Tango 6 and south will be going down to 2-8 left. What we'll probably do with the GA traffic is we'll bring the GA traffic down to down Gulf, November, and then I'm just trying to think actually, because there is no intersection there, is there? So the traffic that's coming out of here is going to have to take Tango 8, Hotel and Juliet. Traffic that's landing should all be coming off at Juliet 5, so we can send them up via Quebec, and then like either Tango 6 or up via Sierra and then Charlie, and then via, yeah, Tango, I think. So yeah, traffic here will be going straight up Quebec and Sierra, and then Tango into there. Anything in the middle will be going Tango 6, and then the rest of it will be going up Quebec and Tango 7. And then departures wise, anything from this side will be coming out via Tango 8, Hotel 5, Juliet, and using Juliet 9, 10, 11, 12. And then, yeah, north side will be everything out up via Bravo. Even here we'll be using Tango, Charlie, and then Bravo. Everything kind of going out via Bravo, and then inbounds can use Tango. Geo traffic over here in kind of Golf 9 and Echo stance. We'll be pulling them down Golf, Lima, and then probably Hotel 5 Juliet to go and take Juliet 8. If you do have GA traffic landing on 28 left, we'll probably just hold people at Hotel 5 so they can get off at Juliet 8 and then straight along Juliet, Quebec, and into stand. That's the plan. Camera wise, what we'll probably do, so we've got F6 set up over here, which kind of gives us a view of all this. Again, it's quite dark, so we probably won't be able to see too much, but we've got F8 there, F9 there, and F10 there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with this F9 camera, and then we'll kind of try and use, we'll try and see as much as we can. Quite an older one, this, and I think it's an Energies design airport, so things do look a little bit different than the rest of them. But we'll try and see how we get on and get some aircraft moving around. We've already got 2 on approach. We're going to leave the separation at 5 nautical miles, so we can get our departures out, and you should be able to see everything. Silver Wings 1271, pushback approved, facing east. Pushback approved, facing east. Silver Wings 1271. So anything from here we can send kind of straight along Tango. So from where Silver Wings is and all the way to the east of that, they'll all be taking Bravo 1-2, and then everyone else will be taking Bravo 1-1 that we send up Bravo. These will all be coming along Tango and Bravo 1-2 basically. From TS3 Assistant we've got 8 departures ready, so should be a reasonably busy video, and we'll get stuff moving. Delta 6834, pushback approved, facing north. Nice 757 here. What of Americans? I probably should have checked the GA apron over here. So there's quite a lot of GA traffic in the apron, but we're only going to get 10 of them. It's not too bad. There's loads more. There's absolutely loads of GA traffic parked up for some reason. Do we have? I'm just trying to sorry for the camera movements. There is stuff over here, but we don't have a camera set up for it. So I'm just going to go and have a quick look and set up my F11 camera to be positioned above this up here, which that's kind of the end of where we can go. We've got an Atlas Air at the end. There's an Atlas Air here and a World Wide Flight and a FedEx. So yeah, we do have some cargo aircraft over there. JetBlue 555, pushback approved, facing west. Straight Wing 7523, pushback approved, facing south. Pushback approved, facing west. JetBlue 5555. We'll get these moving. Silver Wings 1271, runway 28 right via Tango. Pushback approved, facing south. Spirit Wings 7523. Runway 28 right via Tango. Silver Wings 1271. Tower, southwest 4905 on final 28 left. Tower, southwest 6322 on final 28 right. Got another JetBlue wanting to go. I don't think he's meant to push straight into him, but yeah, it is what it is with this game sometimes. Delta 6834, runway 28 right via Tango. Silver Wings 1271, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. We've got the cargo aircraft ready to go. Mountain 7715, pushback approved, facing east. Mountain 7715, approved, expect runway 28 right. I think he's one of them small FedEx. Okay. JetBlue 5555, runway 28 right at Bravo 11 via Tango 4, Bravo.
Runway 28 right at Bravo 11 via Tango 4, Bravo.
Very roboty that voice then, but it is what it is with this game. Well, we can see everything from the top right perspective, you should be able to. It's not too big of an airport, so obviously we can see quite a lot. Spirit Wings 7523, runway 28 to left via Tango 8, Hotel 5, Juliet.
Runway 28 left via Tango 8, Hotel 5, Juliet. Spirit Wings 7523.
Spirit Wings 4172, pushback approved, facing south. JetBlue 1964, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved, facing south. Spirit Wings 4172. Pushback approved, facing west. JetBlue 1964.
There goes the first one. Delta 6834, runway 28 right, line up and wet. Delta 6834, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Southwest 495, runway 28 to left, cleared to land. So the JetBlue is going to come up here and then we're going to bring him on Bravo because that's what we're going to do with the majority of this traffic. Mountain 7715, runway 28 right at Alpha 6 via Alpha.
Runway 28 right at Alpha 6 via Alpha, Mountain 7715.
Delta's going to get moving.
JetBlue 1964 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Azul 7633 heavy, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved, facing north. Azul 7633 heavy.
We'll send this JetBlue 1964 to 28 left because the Azul is pushing.
Mountain 7715 with information Foxtrot. Ready to start.
Southwest 6322, runway 28 right, clear to land. JetBlue 1964, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Tango 7, November, Hotel 5, Juliet.
Runway 28 right, clear to land. Southwest 6322.
Spirit Wings 4172, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Tango 8, Hotel 5, Juliet. JetBlue 165, pushback approved, expect runway 28 right. November 600 Sierra, approved, expect runway 28 left.
Runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Tango 7.
Everything moving.
Hotel 5, Juliet. JetBlue 1964.
JetBlue 1964, hold short of November.
Runway 28
Hold
left.
short a minute.
Tango 8. Hotel 5, Juliet. Spirit Wings 4172. Pushback approved.
JetBlue 5555, runway 28 right, line up and wet. I know you can't see everything too amazingly because of the lighting of this, but I thought we'd play something slightly different in terms of times. Azul 7633 heavy, runway 28 right via Tango 4, Bravo.
Runway 28 right, line up and wait. JetBlue 5555.
Spirit Wings 6520, pushback approved, facing west. There's a Southwest going down there, so we'll bring him via Charlie and Tango. Southwest 6322, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango. Spirit Wing 7523, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. JetBlue 5555, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. So we've got them two both going at the same time. JetBlue 1964, continue taxi. Southwest 495, taxi to terminal via Quebec Charlie Tango, hold short of Charlie. JetBlue 165, runway 28 right via Tango 4, Bravo, hold short of Tango 5. Mountain 7715, runway 28 right, line up and wait. JetBlue is going to come out here, he's just going to hold short of this taxiway just so we can get the Southwestern. November 600 Sierra, runway 28 left at Juliet. No. November 600 Sierra, runway 28 left at Juliet 8 via Golf 7 Hotel Juliet. November 600 Sierra, hold short of Juliet. So they're all good. Southwest 1 in push here. Southwest 6378, pushback approved, facing west. Southwest 6322, hold short of Tango 1. Southwest 6322, hold short of Tango 2. JetBlue 165, continue taxi. Mountain 7715, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. SL 7633 heavy, runway 28 right, line up and wait. Spirit Wings 4172, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Spirit Wings 6520, runway 28 left via November Tango 8 Hotel 5 Juliet, hold short of Hotel 5. November 600 Sierra, hold short of Juliet 11. Southwest 495, continue taxi, hold short of Tango 2. American 8378, pushback approved, facing north. These going good. Southwest's gonna, as long as it doesn't push into the taxiway. Starting to get a few more arrivals now, which is good as well. Not many departures ready to go, we've already got quite a few out already. Southwest 6378, runway 28 right via Tango. Azul 7633 heavy, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. JetBlue 1964, runway 28 left, line up and wait. I should have changed that actually. I'm going to just quickly take cargo off 28 left, just because we want them on the north side really. So I'm going to have to taxi that FedEx all the way up now. Should be pushing onto the taxi, well not onto the main taxiway, so it should be fine. My bad. Southwest 6322, continue taxi. Southwest 495, hold short of Juliet. Okay, that's them done. JetBlue 1964, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Spirit Wing 6520, continue taxi. JetBlue 1406, runway 28 right, cleared to land.
Runway 28 right, via Tango, Southwest 6378. Runway 28 right, clear to take off on reaching altitude.
They're both going into that terminal.
Azul 7633 heavy.
Runway 28 left, line up and wait. JetBlue 1964.
Americans not, JetBlue 1964 is going in there, that's fine.
short of taxiway Juliet, southwest 495. Runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff, on reaching altitude 1000.
November 600 Sierra, runway 28 left, line up and wait. November 600 Sierra, runway 28 left, line up and wait.
Continue taxi. Spirit Wing
American
6520.
8378, runway 28 right at Bravo 11 via Bravo.
Runway 28 right, cleared to land, JetBlue 1406.
Runway 28 left, line up and wait. November 60 Oscar Sierra.
Runway 28 right, at Bravo 11 via Bravo. American 8378.
JetBlue 165, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
Runway 28 right. Line up and wait. JetBlue 165. Ground. Spirit Wind 4172. Ready to taxi.
November 600 Sierra, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 28 left.
Not too busy at the minute. We've got a steady flow, but we're getting a steady flow of arrivals as well.
Ground, JetBlue 1964 ready to taxi.
Ground. Azul 763.
Quite a nice chilled session, really.
Ground, November 60 Oscar Sierra ready to taxi.
JetBlue 165, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. JetBlue 1406, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango 5 Tango.
Runway 28 right. Clear for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Air Transat 2213, runway 28 left, cleared to land. There's gonna have to get a shift on here.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie, Tango 5 Tango, JetBlue 1406.
Spirit Wings is next to land.
Runway 28 left. Clear to land. Air Transat 2213. Ground.
Spirit Wings
JetBlue
394, runway 28
165 ready to
right,
taxi.
cleared to land.
Runway 28 right, clear to land. Spirit Wings 394. Tower, JetBlue 1406 on final 28 right.
Ground. Spirit Wing 6520 ready to taxi.
Plenty of time. JetBlue's
Tower,
gone.
Air Transat 2213 on final 28 left.
A few more on the departures board now.
Tower, Spirit Wings 394 on final 28 right.
Southwest 6378, runway 28 right, line up and wait. Spirit Wings 6520, runway 28 left, line up and wait.
Runway 28 right. Line up and wait. Southwest 6378. Runway 28 left. Line up
JetBlue's
and
coming
wait.
into terminal.
Spirit Wing 6520. Ground. Southwest 6378.
Where's the Air Transat parking? That's all good, because we can just take him in via Tango 8.
On final 28 left.
Tower, JetBlue 5384 on final 28 right. Ground, American A378 ready to taxi. Tower,
Spirit Wings
Delta
should come off at Bravo 5, he's also coming all the way down, so... probably be able to get the left one off first.
JetBlue 165.
Spirit Wings 6520, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Transat 2213, taxi to terminal via Juliet Tango 8. And that's why 6378, runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Spirit Wing 6520.
Spirit Wings 394, taxi to terminal via Echo Golf Tango.
Taxi to terminal via Juliet Tango 8. Air Transat 2213. Runway 28 right. Clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
So,
Southwest 6378.
FedEx 7059 Heavy, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Taxi to terminal via Echo, Golf, Tango, Spirit Wings 394.
Giant 19 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 28 right.
Runway 28 left.
JetBlue 5384, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Pushback approved, expect runway 28 right. Giant 9er heavy.
Giant 9 Heavy.
Clear to land. JetBlue 5384.
I'll have a quick look, he's all the way over
JetBlue
there.
8762 on final 28 left.
American 8378, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
Runway 28 right, line up and wait. American A378.
There's 5 more departures in 2 minutes, so they're all going to come at once. Comes the FedEx.
Ground, Spirit Winds 4172 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
So, which ones that's coming in here? We've got Spirit Wings coming
Ground,
along
Azul
here.
7633 Heavy with information
FedEx needs to go to the
Requesting push and
far
start.
end. So we'll probably ring him straight up Quebec and then Alpha.
Ground, November 60
Jetblue
Oscars, Aero with information
5384,
Foxtrot.
taxi
Ready
to
start.
terminal via Charlie Tango 5 Tango. American 8378, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Taxi to terminal.
FedEx 7059 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Hotel Quebec Alpha.
Runway 28 right. Clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000.
Cleared
Contact
for
departure,
takeoff.
American A378.
Taxi to ramp via Hotel Quebec Alpha. FedEx 7059 Heavy. Tower, Southwest 29045 on final 28 left.
Tower, American 8023 on final 28 right. Ground, Giant 9er Heavy ready to taxi.
Ground, Spirit Wing 6520 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
There goes American. Delta 5557, runway 28 right, clear to land. JetBlue 8762, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Runway 28 right. Clear to land. Delta 5557. Runway 28 left.
JetBlue's coming in here.
JetBlue 8762.
Giant 9 Heavy, runway 28 right via Alpha.
Runway 28 right. Via Alpha. Giant 9er Heavy.
Ground, Southwest 6378 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
The Spirit Wings is coming down here. Got JetBlue coming into here.
Ground. American
FedEx
A378 with
is going to
information
go
Foxtrot.
all the way
Requesting
up
push and start.
and cross, so we need that Giant to go first. I've got Spirit Wings pushing
Ground. Giant 9er
south.
Heavy with information Golf.
Spirit Wings
Requesting
2079,
push and
pushback approved facing south. We'll send them to 28 left.
Spirit Wings 2079.
Delta 5557, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango. Hold short of Lima.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie, Tango, hold short of taxiway Lima, Delta 5557.
FedEx 1288 Heavy, runway 28 right, cleared to land, exit at taxiway Alpha 4. FedEx 1288 Heavy, runway 28 right, cleared to land.
Negative. Unable to land to this runway. The runway is too short for a landing. FedEx 1288 Heavy.
Have to push Spirit Wings facing west.
FedEx 1288 Heavy.
We'll get the FedEx cross after the other FedEx has landed.
With information Golf. Requesting push and start.
Delta 5557, hold short of taxiway Bravo 11. Just keep it moving. Spirit Wings 1360, pushback approved, facing west.
Hold short of
JetBlue
taxiway
9149, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Spirit Wings 1360.
Here comes the next FedEx,
Pushback
which
approved
is
facing west. JetBlue 9149.
a 767. Lovely.
Ground. Spirit Wings 1360 with information Golf. Requesting push and start.
American 1376, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing home.
FedEx 7059, heavy, crash runway 28 right.
Cross runway 28 right. FedEx 7059 Heavy.
Spirit Wings 2079, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via November, Tango 8, Hotel 5, Juliet. JetBlue 8762, taxi to terminal via Quebec, November, Tango. JetBlue 8762, hold short of November. That isn't November, is it? Tango 6.
Taxi to terminal.
JetBlue 8762, taxi to terminal via Quebec, Tango 6, hold short of Tango 6. Southwest 29045, runway 28 left, clear to land. American 8023, runway 28 right, clear to land. FedEx 1288 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha, November 1.
Hold short of taxiway November. JetBlue 8762.
FedEx 1288 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha. Don't say you can't make that turn. FedEx 1288 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha Bravo, Quebec. FedEx 1288 Heavy, taxi to ramp. Fine. Mountain 497 approved, expect runway 28 right. Next to a clear to land.
Runway 28 right. Clear to land.
Spirit Wings 1360, runway 28 left via Tango 8, Juliet 5, no. Spirit Wings 1360, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Tango 8, Hotel 5, Juliet. Spirit Wings 3436, pushback approved facing south. Giant 9 Heavy, runway 28 right on appointment. FedEx 1288 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Alpha. JetBlue 90149, runway 28 right at Bravo 11 via Tango 4 Bravo. American 1376, runway 28 right via Tango. And Giant 9 Heavy, runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. See if we can get him out quickly, he's taking so long to line up. Might be a go around this one. JetBlue 5150, pushback approved facing west. American 8023, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango, hold short of Lima. Southwest 29045, taxi to terminal via Quebec Charlie Tango, hold short of Charlie.
Taxi to ramp. FedEx 1288 Heavy.
Spirit Wings 332, runway 28 right, clear to land. FedEx 1288 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha 2 Bravo.
Approved, expect runway 28 right. Mountain 497.
What's up with it? It can't make that turn, so...
Runway 28 left via Tango 8, Juliet 5. Speed at winds 1360. Runway 28 left at Juliet
Spirit Wings
5.
3436, runway 28 left at Juliet 10 via Tango 8 Hotel 5 Juliet. Might just be alright here actually.
Approved, facing south. Spirit Wings 3436.
Come on, Giant. He's using every inch of that runway. It's gone around.
Giant 9 heavy.
Too late. Just too late.
Taxi to terminal.
Spirit Wings 332, turn right, heading 010.
Runway 28 right at Bravo 11 via Tango 4 Bravo. JetBlue 90149.
Mountain 497, runway 28 right at Alpha 6 via Alpha. American 6405, runway 28 right, clear to land. Spirit Wings 2079, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Spirit Wings 332, contact departure. FedEx 1288 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Charlie, Quebec, Alpha.
Runway 28 right via Tango. American 137.
I'm just going to delete that FedEx because it doesn't want to move.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Giant 9 heavy.
Okay.
Pushback approved.
JetBlue 5150, runway 28 right at Bravo 11 via Tango 4 Charlie. No. JetBlue 5150, runway 28 right at Bravo 11 via Tango 4 Bravo.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie.
JetBlue
Tango.
5150, runway 28 left via Tango November, Hotel 5 Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Quebec.
Send him out with him.
Tango. Hold short of taxiway Charlie.
American 1376 is next.
Runway 28 right.
JetBlue 180, JetBlue 1080, pushback approved facing west. JetBlue 8762, continue taxi. American 8023, continue taxi. American 1376, runway 28 right to line up and wait.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha 2 Bravo. FedEx
Okay, the FedEx that lands next, we're going to get him to exit at Alpha 2 because they can't make that turn.
Hotel 5 Juliet. Spirit Wings 3436.
turn right heading 10.
Spirit Wings 3436, runway, no. Spirit Wings 1360, runway 28 left, climb up and wait. Southwest 29045, hold short of taxiway Alpha. United 9205, runway 28 right, clear to land. American 1376, runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 6405, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango, hold short of Lima.
Runway 28 right, cleared to land. American
Spirit Wings 1360, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Spirit Wings 3436, runway 28 left, line up and wet.
Runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Spirit Wings 2079.
Miami departure on 119.45. Spirit Wings 332. Good morning.
Americans going in
Taxi to terminal via Charlie.
Southwest 6659, push back approved, facing north. There goes the American.
Runway 28 right at Bravo 115 Tango 4.
JetBlue 1080, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Tango 8 Hotel 5 Juliet.
Runway 28 right at Bravo 115 Tango 4.
Why does he sound like a robot?
5150. Runway 28 left via Tango November Hotel
Mountain 497, runway 28 right, line up and wet.
5150.
JetBlue 90149, runway 28 right, line up and wet. Spirit Wings 3436, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Yeah, they're both moving, which is all good. JetBlue's coming in, Southwest's coming in.
Continue taxi, American 8023. Runway 28 right, line up and wait. American
United
1376.
9205, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango. American 6405, continue taxi.
Command property error. Spirit Wings 3436.
American 6405, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango 5.
Runway 28
Doesn't
left,
like that,
line
does
up
it?
and wet. Spirit Wings 1360.
Mountain 497, runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Hold short of taxiway Alpha. Southwest 29045.
Southwest 6659, runway 28 right via Bravo. Southwest 6659, hold position.
Runway 28 right, cleared to land. United 90205. Runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 1376.
JetBlue 5150, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. November 77, November Whiskey, approved, expect runway 28 left.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango. Hold short of taxiway Lima. American 6405.
Okay, Southwest 6659, runway 28 right via Tango.
Runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Spirit Wings.
So that mountain get a little bit more, he's again his speed's slightly different than this JetBlue, so that's fine. JetBlue 90149, runway 2, actually no, I'll give him another minute.
Runway 28 left at Juliet 1.
Americans coming in, going in there,
Juliet.
right in there,
JetBlue
cool.
1080.
JetBlue 90149, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 28 right, line up and wait. Mountain 497.
Runway 28 right, line up and wait. JetBlue 90149.
Runway 28 left.
And that's
cleared for
JetBlue
takeoff.
is
On
going.
reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Spirit Wings 3436. Taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango, United 90205.
Continue taxi. American 6405. Taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango 5. American 6405.
Runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Mountain 497.
FedEx 7906 Heavy, runway 28 right, clear to land, exit at taxiway Alpha 2.
Runway 28 right, via Bravo.
JetBlue 3956, pushback approved, facing west. November 77, November Whiskey, runway 28 left at Juliet 8 via Golf 7, Hotel Juliet.
Hold position, southwest 6659.
November 77, November Whiskey, runway 28 left at Juliet 8 via Golf 7, Juliet. No.
Runway 28 left.
November 77, November Whiskey, runway 28 left at Juliet 9 via Golf 7, Juliet.
Expect runway 28 left. November 77, November Whiskey.
November 77, November Whiskey, runway 28 left. It doesn't want to work.
Runway 28 right, via Tango, southwest 6659.
Here comes the FedEx. United's going into this stand.
JetBlue 90149.
Southwest 6659, runway 28 right to line up and wait. We've got a Giant in next who's going to be parking down there. We're going to take him off at Alpha 1, I think.
Departure. JetBlue 90149.
JetBlue 1080, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. And we've got the sun coming up now.
Runway 28 right, cleared to land, exit taxiway Alpha 2.
November 77, November Whiskey, runway 28 right. He doesn't want to move.
Pushback approved facing west.
November 77, November Whiskey, runway 28 right via Lima.
Runway 28 left.
November 77, November Whiskey, runway 28 left via Juliet.
Juliet. November 77, November Whiskey.
There we go.
Runway 28 left at Juliet. 8.
Going
Bravo
that way.
7. Juliet. November 77, November Whiskey.
FedEx 7906 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Alpha.
Runway 28 left at Juliet. 9. Bravo
Southwest
7.
6659, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Getting the sunrise now. JetBlue is going.
November 77, November Whiskey.
JetBlue 3956, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Tango 8, Hotel 5 Juliet. Hold short of Hotel 5.
Runway 28 right, line up and wait.
I can see a little bit better now because I've got the sunrise,
Runway
which
28
is all good.
left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. JetBlue 1080.
Giant's next. He's going to be exiting at Alpha 1.
Runway 28 right. Via Lima. November 77, November Whiskey.
Giant 4782 Heavy, runway 28 right, clear to land. Exit at taxiway Alpha 1.
Runway 28 left. Via Juliet. November 77, November Whiskey.
JetBlue 6006, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha. FedEx 7906 Heavy.
Runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Southwest 6659.
Runway 28 left at Juliet. 1 via Tango 8. Hotel 5. Juliet.
Here comes the nice
Taxiway Hotel
747,
5. JetBlue 3956.
which you can actually see now, and it's not just pure darkness.
Exit of taxiway Alpha 1. Giant 4782 Heavy.
Runway 28 left, cleared to land. JetBlue 6006.
Power. American 6405 on final 28 right. Ground. JetBlue 90149 are ready to taxi.
There we go. Another JetBlue wanted to go. JetBlue 122, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. JetBlue 122.
So JetBlue is going to give way to the small aircraft, as he's going to Juliet 90.
Ground. Mountain 4907 ready to taxi.
We're going to roll
Tower.
the
United 90205 on final 28
Giant out to the far end.
Ground. Spirit Wings 3436 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 122 is pushing.
JetBlue 5150 ready to taxi.
Southwest 5401, runway 28 right, clear to land. He's turning off the runway now.
Runway 28 right, cleared to land.
JetBlue
Southwest
3956,
5401.
continue taxi. Giant 4782 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Alpha.
Continue taxi. JetBlue
Go straight into his gate as needed.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha. Giant 4782 Heavy.
Next two arrivals coming in.
FedEx 7906 Heavy on final 28 right.
Ground. JetBlue 1080 ready to taxi. Ground, southwest 6659 are ready to
What's
taxi.
this here? LL. That looks quite cool.
Tower, Giant 4782 Heavy on final 28 right.
Ground, November 77, November Whiskey,
Oh.
right to taxi.
Don't know what happened there, I just went
Tower,
black.
JetBlue 6006 on final 28 left.
We're going to try and get the small aircraft out
Tower,
after
Southwest
this arrival.
5401 on final 28 right.
American 8639, pushback approved facing north.
Pushback approved facing north. American A639.
JetBlue 122, runway 28 right at Bravo 11 via Tango 4 Bravo. Fine, Southwest coming in.
At Bravo 115 Tango.
November 7 November Whiskey, runway 28 left at Juliet 8. He's missed it now. November 7 November Whiskey, runway 28 left, line up and wet.
Runway 28 left, line up and wait. November 77, November Whiskey. Ground, JetBlue 3956 ready to taxi.
Mountain 2484, approved, expect runway 28 right. Southwest 5401, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango, hold short of Quebec. Great Wings 332, runway 28 right, clear to land. November 7 November Whiskey, runway 28 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Expect runway 28 right. Mountain 2484.
JetBlue 6006, taxi to terminal via Quebec Tango 6.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango.
JetBlue 2711, pushback approved facing west.
401.
JetBlue 6006, hold short of Tango.
Runway 28 right, clear to land. Spirit Wings 332. Runway 28 left, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Spirit Wings 81908, pushback approved facing west.
Taxi to terminal via Quebec.
Shame there's not like a
Tango
little connection here,
JetBlue
like you have to
6006.
go all the way around. I think that's badly designed.
JetBlue 2711.
Short of taxiway Tango.
There goes the
JetBlue
JetBlue and
6006.
the nice blue livery. We're gonna have a quick look at this one now.
Facing west.
Different livery I don't think I've seen before on this game.
Tower, Spirit Wings 332 on final 28 right.
American 8639, runway 28 right, right Tango.
Runway 28 right. Via Tango.
Southwest 5401, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Southwest 5401.
United 2707, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Runway 28 left. Clear to land. United 2707. Tower, United 2707 on final 28 left. Tower, American 1646 on final 28 right.
Short Wings 332, taxi to terminal via Lima November Tango 6 Tango. JetBlue 2711, runway 28 right at Bravo 11 via Tango 4 Bravo.
Taxi to terminal.
American 1646, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Tango, Spirit Wings 332.
JetBlue 3956, runway 28 left, line up and wait.
Runway 28 right, at Bravo 11, right Tango 4, Bravo, JetBlue 2711.
JetBlue 6006, continue taxi. Spirit Wings 8198, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Tango 8 Hotel 5 Juliet.
Runway 28 right. Clear to land. American 1646.
Runway 28 left, line up and wait. JetBlue 3956.
JetBlue 3956. Just gonna have to wait a second actually.
Continue taxi. JetBlue 6006.
United 2707, taxi to terminal via Quebec Charlie Tango, hold short of Charlie. JetBlue 3956, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. JetBlue 122, runway 28 right, line up and wet. Quite nice, now we can see everything.
Runway 28 left, at Juliet 1 via Tango 8, Hotel 5, Juliet. Spirit Wings 8.
Mountain 2484, runway 28 right at Alpha 6 via Alpha. Spirit Wings 332, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango. Spirit Wings 332,
Charlie, Tango, hold short of taxiway Charlie. United
Spirit Wings
2707.
332, taxi to terminal via Charlie.
Runway 28 left, clear through takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact
JetBlue 8003, push back approved facing west. JetBlue 4628, runway 28 left, cleared to land. JetBlue 122, runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 1646, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango.
Runway 28 right, at Alpha 6 via Alpha, Mountain 2484.
November 8, Niner Foxtrot Charlie approved, expect runway 28 left.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie 2 Tango. Spirit Wings 332. Command property error. Spirit Wings 332. Taxi to terminal via Charlie. Spirit Wings 332.
Pushback approved facing west. JetBlue
United 2707, continue taxi. Oh, you should have held short of Charlie, but never mind, it's fine.
Runway 28 left, clear to land.
Bahamas 7919, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. JetBlue 122.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie, Tango, American 1646.
Okay,
Approved, expect runway 28 left. November 8 Nina Foxtrot Charlie.
Southwest going there, that's so good.
Taxi, United 2707.
Mountains moving.
Runway 28 right.
There's a lot more departures ready to go as well. Probably play for about another 10-15 minutes or so.
Ground.
Nothing
JetBlue 122 ready to taxi.
too much more.
Tower, Bahamas 7919 on final 28 right.
JetBlue's London.
Ground,
JetBlue 8003, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Hotel 5 Juliet. Spirit Wings 3185, pushback approved facing west. American, second one, this must be a smaller aircraft. Yeah, so it had to be.
1, via hotel.
American 8639, runway 28 right, line up and wet. November 8 Niner Foxtrot Charlie, runway 28 left at Juliet 8 via Juliet.
Pushback approved facing west. Spirit Wings 3185. Runway 28 right. Line up and wait.
Spirit Wings 8198, runway 28 left, line up and wet.
Runway 28 left at Juliet 8 via Juliet. November 8 Nina Foxtrot Charlie.
Bahamas 7919, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango. American 8639, runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Spirit Wings 8198, runway 28 left. Cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. JetBlue 4628, taxi to terminal via Hotel 5, Angle 8, hold short of Hotel 5.
Runway 28 left, line up and wait.
November 8, Niner Foxtrot Charlie, hold short of Quebec. Yeah.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie, Tango.
Southwest 4979, pushback approved facing north. I'm gonna get the mountain out next, I think.
Cleared for immediate departure.
United 2707, continue
Contact
taxi.
departure. American A639.
Spirit Wings 4801, runway 28 right, clear to land. Spirit Wings 3185, runway 28 left at November 11 via Tango 8 Hotel 5 Juliet.
Runway 28 left.
Spirit Wings 3185, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Hotel 5 Juliet. Yeah.
Taxi to terminal via Hotel 5 Tango 8. Hold short of taxiway
JetBlue 7407,
JetBlue 4628.
JetBlue 7404, runway 28 left, clear to land. Spirit Wings 9280, pushback approved facing south. United 2707, hold short of Tango 2. Mountain 2484, runway 28 right, line up and width.
Hold short of taxiway Quebec.
November 8, Niner Foxtrot Charlie, continue taxi.
Pushback approved facing north. Southwest 4907.
JetBlue 3504, pushback approved facing west.
Runway 28 right.
JetBlue 8003, runway 28 left, line up and wet.
Negative. Taxiway not found. Spirit wings 3185.
JetBlue 7404, taxi to terminal via Juliet, Quebec, Tango 8, hold short of Quebec. JetBlue 8003, runway 28 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Mountain 2484, runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Southwest 4979, runway 28 right via Tango. Southwest 4979, runway 28 right. Southwest 4979, runway 28 right via Tango 1.
Runway 28 left at Juliet 11 Hotel 5 Juliet.
Spirit Wings 4801, taxi to terminal via Charlie, Quebec, Tango 6.
Command property air. JetBlue
Spirit Wings 4801, taxi to terminal via Charlie, Quebec. Rouge 6887, runway 28 right, clear to land. JetBlue 2711, runway 28 right, line up and wet.
Runway 28 left. Cleared to land. JetBlue 740.
November 1530 X-ray, runway 28 left, cleared to land, exit taxiway Juliet 5. JetBlue 7404, taxi to terminal. JetBlue 7404, continue taxi, hold short of Tango 8. JetBlue 4628, continue taxi. Mountain 1312, approved, expect runway 28 right. Rouge 6887, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango, hold short of Quebec. JetBlue 2711, runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 2707, continue taxi. Southwest 1995. Pushback approved facing north.
Pushback approved facing south. Spirit wings 9280. Hold short of taxiway Tango.
JetBlue 3504, runway 28 right at Bravo 11 via Tango, Tango 4 Bravo.
Runway 28 right. Line up and wait. Mountain 2484. Continue taxi. November 8 Lima Foxtrot Charlie.
Pushback approved facing west. JetBlue 3504.
Spirit Wings 9280, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Tango 8 Hotel 5 Juliet. JetBlue 7404, continue taxi.
Runway 28 left. Line up and wait. JetBlue 8003.
American 6777, runway 28 right, clear to land. Spirit Wings 3185, you can wait. United 4910, runway 28 left, clear to land. November 1530 X-ray, taxi to terminal via Hotel Lima.
Taxi to terminal. Juliet, Quebec, Tango 8. Hold short of
Spirit
taxiway
Wings
Quebec.
402, pushback approved facing west.
Runway 28 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching
Mountain
altitude
1312, runway 28 right at Alpha 6 via Alpha.
JetBlue 8003.
Rouge 6887, continue taxi.
Runway 28 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000.
Spirit Wings 6444, pushback approved facing south.
Runway 28 right. Via Tango. Southwest 49er 79er.
Spirit Wings 4801, hold position.
Runway 28 right. Southwest 49er 79er.
Yeah. Southwest 4979, runway 28 right, line up and wet.
Runway 28 right. Via Tango. 1. Southwest 49er
Spirit
79er.
Wings 3185, runway 28 left, line up and wet.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie.
November 890 Foxtrot Charlie, runway 28 left, line up and wet.
Wings 4801. Taxi to terminal via Charlie, Quebec. Spirit Wings 4801. Runway 28 right. Clear to land. Rouge 6887.
Runway 28 right, line up and wait.
American 6777 taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango, hold short of Lima. Giant 3687 heavy pushback approved, expect runway 28 right. Southwest 4907 Nana, runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. November 8 Nana Foxtrot Charlie, runway 28 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. Great Wings 402, runway 28 left at November 11 via Tango, Hotel 5 Juliet.
Runway 28 left.
Spirit Wings 402, runway 28 right at Bravo 11 via Tango, Tango 4 Bravo. Don't want that way.
Taxi to terminal.
United 4910, taxi to terminal via Quebec, Charlie Tango, hold short of Sierra. November 546, November Kilo, approved, expect runway 28 right. And
Incoming taxi. Hold short of taxi.
Spirit Wings 3185, runway 28 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. Southwest 1995, runway 28 right via Tango. Air Canada 1535, runway 28 right, cleared to land. FedEx 1143 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 28 right.
Continue taxi. JetBlue 4628.
Spirit Wings 4801, continue taxi.
Approved, expect runway 28 right. Mountain 1312.
Taxi to terminal.
No, we'll get them two heavies out there and then we'll call it a day, I think.
Number 6887.
Runway 28 right.
JetBlue 3504, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
Altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Southwest 6387, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Continue taxi. United
Spirit Wings 6444, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Tango 8, Hotel 5 Juliet. LL 9502 heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Spirit Wings 4801, continue taxi. November 546, November Kilo, runway 28 left at Tango 8 via Juliet.
Pushback approved facing north. Southwest
November 5,
1995.
it's not ready to go yet.
Runway 28 right.
JetBlue 3504, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure.
JetBlue 3504.
Air Canada 1535, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango, hold short of Lima. United 4910, continue taxi.
Runway 28 left at Juliet 1.
Spirit Wings 96,
5. Juliet.
Spirit Wings 9280, runway 28 left, line up and wet.
Continue taxi. JetBlue
Southwest 6387, taxi to terminal via Quebec, Charlie Tango, hold short of Sierra. Spirit Wings 9280, runway 28 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. Allegiant 9298, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Runway 28 right.
FedEx 1143 heavy, runway 28 right to Bayer Alpha. Giant 3687 heavy, runway 28 right to Bayer Alpha.
Runway 28 left. Clear to land. United 49.
November 546, November Kilo, runway 28 left at Juliet 8 via Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Hotel Lima.
Spirit Wings 9330, pushback approved facing west. Southwest 4756, runway 28 left, clear to land. Mountain 1312, runway 28 right, line up and wet.
402. Runway 28 right. Hotel
Air Canada 1535, continue taxi.
Mountain 1312.
Allegiant 9298, taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango, hold short of Quebec. Giant 3687 heavy, hold position.
Continue taxi. Number 6887.
LL 9502 heavy, runway 28 left via Tango 8, Hotel 5 Juliet. Hold short of Hotel 5.
Pushback approved facing south.
Giant 3687 heavy, continue taxi. Mountain 1312, runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Hold position. Spirit Wings 4801.
Runway 28 right.
Spirit Wing 6444, runway 28 left, line up and wet. LL 9502 heavy, runway 28 left via Tango 8, Hotel 5 Juliet.
Runway 28 left. left.
November 546 November Kilo, hold short of Juliet. Southwest 4756, taxi to terminal via Quebec Charlie Tango, hold short of Sierra. Southwest 3687, continue taxi. Great Wing 6444, runway 28 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Great Wings 30, runway 28 right, cleared to land. November 4 Nana Romeo Charlie, approved, expect runway 28 left. Allegiant Nana 2 Nana 8, continue taxi. Southwest 6387, continue taxi. Great Wings Nana 330, runway 28 left at Bravo 11 via... Nope. Great Wings Nana 330, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Tango 8 Hotel 5 Juliet. November 546 November Kilo, continue taxi. And...
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango, hold short of taxiway Lima, American 6777.
Pushback approved, expect runway 28 right. Giant 3687 heavy.
all these arrivals coming in now.
Runway 28
We'll
right.
get
Clear for immediate
Southwest
takeoff
up
on
first,
reaching
I think.
altitude 1000. Contact departure. Southwest 49er79er.
Runway 28 left. Clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact
Southwest
departure.
1995, runway 28 right, on a point.
Negative. Taxiway outbound. Spirit Winds 402. Runway 28 right at Bravo 11 via Tango 4 Bravo. Spirit Winds 402.
November 4 Nana Romeo Charlie, runway 28 left at Juliet 8 via Juliet.
Taxi to terminal.
November 77 Zulu Kilo, runway 28 left, cleared to land, exit at taxiway Juliet 5.
Approved, expect runway 28 right. November 546 November Kilo.
I'll get him off there actually.
Runway 28 left.
November 77 Zulu Kilo, runway 28 left, cleared to land, exit at taxiway Juliet 7. Southwest 1995, runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Spirit Wings 30, taxi to terminal via Echo.
Runway 28 right.
November 4 Nana Romeo Charlie, hold short of Juliet.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 28 right. FedEx 1143 heavy. Negative. Taxi is blocked. Spirit Wings 402. Spirit Wings 4801. Spirit Wings 4801.
Runway 28 right. Line up and wait. JetBlue 3504.
FedEx 7342 heavy, runway 28 right, cleared to land, exit at taxiway Alpha 2.
Runway 28 left. Clear to land. Southwest 6387.
Gonna hold him to get the
At Juliet 11 via Tango
next
8.
arrival in.
Hotel 5 Juliet. Spirit Wings 6444.
Southwest 4756, continue taxi.
Pushback approved. Facing south. LL 9502 heavy.
Yeah, Spirit Wings off next, just because we've got a little bit of thing.
Spirit Wings
Spirit Wings 402, runway 28 right, line up and left.
Negative. Taxiway not found. November 546 November Kilo.
Runway 28 right. Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000.
I'm gonna get the right aircraft out first, get the Spirit Wings past.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Tango. Hold short of taxiway Lima.
All the arrivals are pretty much into the gate, so we're running quite smoothly to be fair.
Continue taxi. United 49er10.
Everything seems all good.
Line up and wait. Spirit Wings 90280. Taxi to terminal via Quebec. Charlie, Tango, hold short of taxiway Sierra.
FedEx 7342 heavy, taxi to terminal via Alpha.
Runway 28 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact
Actually,
departure.
we're gonna get the
Spirit
LL
Wings
up next, I think.
9280.
Runway 28
Spirit
right.
Wings 402, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. He's pretty much off the runway now. LL 9502 heavy, runway 28 left, line up and wet.
Runway 28 right. Via Alpha. FedEx
Get him
1143
off
heavy.
here and then taxi him in.
Runway 28 right. Via Alpha. Giant 3687 heavy. Runway 28 left at Juliet 8 via Juliet. November 546 November Kilo.
Pushback approved. Facing west. Spirit Wings 9330.
Runway 28 left. Clear to land.
Southwest 4756.
November 577 X-ray Quebec, runway 28 right, clear to land. November 77 Zulu Kilo, taxi to terminal via Quebec Golf. LL 9502 Heavy, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact. Departure.
Runway 28 right.
Straight wing 6655, pushback approved facing south.
Continue taxi. Air Canada 1535.
We should be able to get at least one departure out. There goes the LL, he's going to taxi in via Quebec. November 4 Nano Romeo Charlie, continue taxi. Hold short of Hotel 4. November 77 Zulu Kilo, taxi to terminal via Quebec. November 77 Zulu Kilo, taxi to terminal via Juliet. November 77 Zulu Kilo, taxi to ramp via Juliet. Fine, don't then. United 1402, runway 28 left, clear to land. FedEx 1143 Heavy, runway 28 right, line up and wet. Might be too late with this. November 77 Zulu Kilo, taxi to ramp via Golf. He doesn't want to move. November 577 X-ray Quebec, taxi to ramp via Lima. FedEx 1143 Heavy, runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. November 546 November Kilo, runway 28 left, line up and wet. November 77 Zulu Kilo, taxi to ramp via Hotel 4. November 77 Zulu Kilo, taxi to ramp via Hotel 5. United 1402, taxi to terminal via Quebec, Sierra Charlie Tango, hold short of Sierra.
Runway 28 left, line up and wait. Spirit wind 6444.
November 546 November Kilo, runway 28 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. November 4 Nano Romeo Charlie, continue taxi. November 4 Nano Romeo Charlie, continue taxi. Spirit wing 6655, runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Tango 8 Hotel 5 Juliet.
Runway 28 left.
Silver wings 9877, pushback approved, facing east. FedEx 3172 Heavy, runway 28 right, clear to land, exit taxiway Alpha 2.
Hold short of taxiway Juliet. November 546 November Kilo.
Spirit wings 9330, runway 28 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Taxi to terminal via Quebec, Charlie, Tango, hold short of taxiway Sierra, Southwest 4756.
Giant 3687 Heavy, runway 28 right, line up and wet.
Runway 28 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Spirit wind 6444.
The Giant's going to be the last one of the video. Probably played a little bit longer than I was expecting, but I wanted to get the heavies in. Here goes the FedEx. United 1402, continue taxi. And Spirit Wings is going to go Delta 7443, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Continue taxi. Southwest 6387.
FedEx 3172 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha.
Negative. Taxiway not found. Taxiway not found. Spirit wings 9330.
He's already rolling. So good.
Runway 28 left at Juliet 11 via Tango 8. Hotel 5 Juliet. Spirit wings 9330.
Continue taxi. November 546 November Kilo.
Silver wings 9877, runway 28 right via Tango. Giant 3687 Heavy, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 28 right, line up and wait. Southwest 1995. Runway 28 left at Juliet 8 via Juliet.
We're going to watch this Giant because he's going to be the last one of the video. Let's zoom in a little bit.
Exit to taxiway Juliet 5 November 77 Zulu Kilo. Runway 28 left, clear to land, exit to taxiway Juliet, 7, November 77 Zulu, Key.
Runway 28 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure, southwest 19905.
Taxi to terminal, via Echo, Spirit Wings 30.
Hold short of taxiway Juliet, November 4 Nina Romeo Charlie.
Runway 28 right, clear to land.
Using every inch of that
Taxiway
runway.
Alpha 2, FedEx 734.
I'm sure they're not going to be doing that in real life, but it's
Southwest 475.
bit interesting. Cool. I'll give the game a pause. Yeah, we played for just over an hour. It's standard, really. Yeah, about an hour and 10 minutes probably. I just wanted to get them last two kind of heavy cargo in there. In terms of schedule wise, I think it was a pretty good schedule. Again, we kind of pumped in like 80, but I don't think we got anywhere near 80 movements. Obviously arrivals wise was probably a little bit to do with that and kind of the way we started, but pretty good in terms of actual movements. Like, it kept us in a steady flow. We had not queues, but just a constant stream of traffic, so it was just a good steady flow that we had throughout the video. So I'm glad about that schedule. It kept us busy. We got a mixture of GA, cargo, other aircraft types. We had the LL heavy, we had a 7.5, we had 7.6 cargos, we had small cargo. Like, it's a bit of a mixture of everything, so quite fun to play. So it's been a while since I played this kind of this airport, but it's kind of a different setup than everything else, kind of the way that we're doing it, and obviously we're using both runways for takeoffs and landings, so it's obviously a little bit different from what we're used to doing, where we just have one takeoff, one landing runway. Overall, pretty fun though. Hope you enjoyed the content. As always, if you do like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. As always, just help me out. Even just a like, a subscribe, just helps the channel out and just gives me what I need to be able to create more of this in the future. If you do have any suggestions for anything you do want to see, feel free to let me know. I'm kind of going through the airports that we've already got. In terms of current plan, it's just revisiting some of the ones that we've only been to a couple of times. I'm in the process of building a new schedule for Manchester, so if anyone played the original schedule that I built for Manchester, I'm going to build another one and we'll showcase that out in its own video. So that'll be coming in kind of the next couple of weeks. I'm just doing a little bit of work in terms of getting that stuff, but yeah, anything else you do want to see, feel free to let me know, and I will bring that into one of the future videos. But for now, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.